Let's play a little game, guys, of who's got the edge. We'll talk about this matchup a little bit more in depth because there is, in fact, a game on Sunday in San Francisco. Actually, where is their stadium? San Jose?
Santa Clara.
Santa Clara.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Levi's
one of my
Stadium.
favorite stadiums.
It's one of the
so
best.
beautiful.
Yep.
All right, so the 49ers may even be more banged up than the Bears, leaving a good opportunity for the Bears to snap their 6-game losing streak. But as we talked about, that may be the situation they're looking at in San Francisco as well. Let's take a look at who has the edge on the field. Right now, who has the edge at quarterback? Caleb Williams or a banged-up Brock Purdy?
That's a great question. I think Brock Purdy, 13 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, a game manager, not managing games the way we're used to seeing him do that. This is a Super Bowl quarterback, and you just look at the numbers, and they're very disappointing. I think that reflects the kind of season they're having in San Francisco. Caleb Williams is headed in the right direction, hasn't thrown an interception since September, and also playing at a high level. So right now, against that defense, based on what Purdy's going to face against the Bears defense, I think that Caleb Williams are going to have a better game.
Okay. I didn't think you were going to go that way, but I'm also going with Caleb just because of the things you said. The last 3 weeks with Thomas Brown, Caleb Williams has looked great. Looks like a different quarterback. And you know, I like a crazy stat. And this is a stat that doesn't make much sense, but there's enough of a sample size that there's got to be something to it. On home games, right? On home games, Brock Purdy this year has 32nd best QB rating and 35th best interception rating.
At home?
At home. At away,
Clay.
he has the best pass rating in the NFL and the 6th best interception rating on the road. So at home games, big enough sample size, he hasn't played well.
Interesting.
The worst quarterback in the league with passer rating.
That's good digging, Clay.
Insane stat.
Jalen Johnson made a lot of noise this week. Let's see him make some noise on the field.
Yeah,
How about
thank
that?
you.
Would love that.
Nice.
All right, let's go to move on to skill positions. Banged up Chicago Bears or the banged up 49ers?
I still think the 49ers, even with all their injuries. Yeah, I think because Deebo Samuel, DJ Moore, Deebo Samuel, very comparable.
Kittle.
You look at George Kittle. He is the guy that can change this game more than any name on that screen. With due respect to DJ Moore, the Bears don't have George Kittle. They have Cole Kmet. There is a difference with due respect to Cole Kmet, and that's why I give them the edge.
And you look at Isaac Guerrero right there. He's averaging almost 6 yards per rush. I'm not saying he's Christian McCaffrey, but when he's got his opportunities this year, the guy's averaging 6 yards per carry.
He's not Christian McCaffrey.
No, obviously, but still, he's averaging 6 yards a carry over 4. I said he's not. That's why I said he's not Christian McCaffrey. And then Ricky Pearsall, Roma Dunze, 2 first-round receivers. I mean, comparable.
By the way, Ricky Pearsall's a great story. He's on the field. He got shot in the summer. This kid,
they can have my watch, man. You know, I'm not going to take. You guys can have this thing.
I still think the 49ers slight edge.
Clay also donning a very nice watch. All right, let's move on to defense. Who has the better defense?
Bears have got to be the better defense this week. This is time, as you said, whether it's Jalen Johnson, whether it's Montez Sweat, whether it's Edmonds, you name a Bears player defensively, they've got to have a big game. They need to go out and play with purpose. They need to play with passion. They need to play like the offense expects to play. They have to show like they're worthy of all the fuss we have made about the Bears defense.
Yeah, I think you're right there. The crazy thing about the 49ers, look at their points versus their yards allowed. They're 4th in the NFL in total yards allowed, but they're 24th in points allowed. So to me, something's not clicking when you get into the red zone.
I really think the injuries make those stats almost moot points. So I just think it's got to be the Bears defense this Sunday.
I'm taking the Bears.
Okay, not a ton of time. Head coach, who's got the edge?
Kyle Shanahan. There's going to be a lot of times they're going to have the edge more times than not.
I will say there is something about a head coaching change that just can sometimes give a team a boost.
Yeah.
Well, there's no doubt about that.
And that's not necessarily
Kyle
saying a head
Shanahan's
coach.
going to be the best head coach because he is the most proven head coach on Sunday. The Bears are going to get the interim head coach bounce. They will.
And it's Thomas Brown's first time on the field. This guy's used to being up in the booth, having the bird's eye view of everything. Now he's on the field for the first time in his career calling the plays while also having to pay attention to defense. So it's interesting.